Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Other foot. 1, 2, 3. And change the direction. 1, 2, 3. Let's get feet together. Hands on knees. Pay attention. 1, 2, 3. And we change the direction. 1, 2, 3. Let's open the feet. Hand on the hips. Pay attention. Hips. 1, 2, 3. Sir, what? Can you go outside? We have class here.
Okay, so the ladies room right there on the floor to the church.
Oh, the ladies' room. Could that room have a ladies' room? Just open the door.
That's where my panel is located, sir.
That has ladies' room there. Oh, you
I need to. And I will be.
you're gonna come back again?
I'm done.
Okay, first circle. 1, 2, 3. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the feet together. Hands on knees. We pay attention to this. 1, 2, 3. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Let's open the feet. Hands on the hips. Pay attention. 1,
I know.
2,
She's not here anymore. I'm sorry.
3. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the elbows up. Pay attention. Back. 1, 2, 3. Arms out. 1, 2, 3. Now we got the shoulders. Pay attention, shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Let's work on the elbows. Elbow go like this, watching me. Elbow go down, down. 2 hands. Go sideways. That's work on the elbows. Turn, down. Go sideways, up. That's work on elbow. One more time. Down, hand down. Yes, very good. Now we go other direction. See my hands? Hands, 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 hands. Go out, down, hands. See elbows? Good. And up. See hands up, up. Yes. Go sideways, out, Go down. Down is the elbows. Yes. Now up. And this work on elbows. One more time. Hands go down. Elbow out. Good. Yes. Okay. And palm in. Work on hands. Pay attention, hands. One. Feel the hands. Good. Two. Feel the hand. Wonderful. One more. Three. Yes. Now turn hand the other way. One. Feel the hand. Pay attention. Two. Good. Three. Very nice. Get the hand on the hips. Now we shake your head. One. Two. Three. Other direction. One. Two. Three. Let's get the hands, arms up. Enough of the back stretch out. Let's go forward. Lower back relax. Hands down, down, down. We do this again. Slowly up. Hands, arms up. Chin up. Upper back stretching out. Let's go forward. Lower back relax. Knees straight. Hands down, down, down. Lower back loosened up. Upper back drop down. We do this again. Hands, arms up. Chin up. Upper back stretching out. Now we go forward. Lower back relax. Knees straight. Hands down, down, down. Lower back loosened up. Upper back drop down. Head, arms drop down. Let's do one more time. Slowly up. Chin up. Upper back stretching out. Now we go forward. Lower back relax. Knees straight. Hands down, down, down. Lower back loosened up. Upper back drop down. Head, arms drop down. Good. Slowly up. Let's get the feet together. Hand on knees. We pay attention to this. One, two, three. Let's open the feet. Hands in front. Back straight. Pay attention to this again. 7 times. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. So hands down, down. down. Hey, we should step a little bit here. Okay, we do breathe in. Since last week, we breathe in, we studied tummy up, tummy in. What the benefit for us if we do like that way? There are two benefits. One is massage for the organs. We already know that for a long time. Second one, we just know a couple months ago. And at the scientific research, that research public on natural science, that says that the tummy muscles moving give brain help. Why give brain help? There's a push body liquid to the brain. That like make the brain take a shower. The tummy movement give brain make shower, make brain healthier, clear. That we breathe in the tummy movement. Two very important benefits. Especially second one, very important. Okay, let's continue work on that one. Let's open the feet, back straight, shoulder relax, elbows relax, the hands relax, the whole body relax. Let's pay attention. Breath in. Breath out. Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down and breath out. Open arms, breath in. And breath out. Hands all over time. Pay attention. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in two times. And breath out from. Breath in lower tummy out. And breath out from lower tummy, contract. Breath in, tummy out. And breath out, contract. Breath in, tummy out. And breath out, contract. Do by yourself for 1 minute with the tummy movement. Then let's do it together. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. And breath out. Get your hands palm upwards. Breath in. Good. Hands down. And breath out. One more time. Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. Open arms. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. And breath out. Let's get ready. Practice meditation. Shoulders down, elbow up. Hands, arms, leg extend. Breath in. And breath out. Head straight up, feel taller. Whole body standards, ligament loosened up, extend. Breath in. And breath out. Let's practice meditation and the fun. You meditate. Lower tummy to posture. Exhale from shoulders to elbows and hands. You meditate lower tummy to shoulders. Good. Exhale from shoulders to elbow hand. A contract lower tummy. Somewhere upwards. You meditate lower tummy posture. Lower tummy out. Exhale from shoulders to elbows and contract lower tummy. Very good. You meditate lower tummy both shoulder, lower tummy out. And go forward. Exhale from shoulders to elbow hands. A contract lower. You meditate lower tummy to both shoulders. Tummy out. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands, contract. You meditate lower tummy to both shoulders, lower tummy out. Hand down, exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands, contract. Let's do second method. You meditate, head front up, shoulders, lower tummy out. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands, contract. You meditate lower tummy to both shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands, contract. Somewhere upwards, you meditate lower tummy to both shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands, contract. You meditate lower tummy to both shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbow, hands, contract. You meditate lower tummy to both shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands, contract. You meditate lower tummy to both shoulders. Lower tummy out. Hands down. Exhale from shoulders to elbow, hand, contract. Let's pay attention. Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Wonderful. Hands down. Breath out. And chakra. One more time. Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Lower tummy out. Hands down. Breath out. Concha. Over arms, breath in. And breath out. Concha. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Now we practice
Jane,
upside.
Jane,
Yeah.
in Eureka, the spiritual school,
Mhm.
we do an inhale to here,
Yes.
and
Right.
then the exhale
Mhm.
goes up a channel
Mhm.
to the top of the head and out.
Okay.
Variation.
Okay. All right.
But now I know why.
Oh, you know why. Thank you. Okay. We do left side direction. Slowly open left foot. 103. Pay attention over time. We just do easy breathing. Breath in. Breath out. But hands in front of you. Meditate. Lower tumble shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step forward. You meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Right step forward. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You left foot to both shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Airplane fatal. You meditate. Right foot to lower. Exhale, lower tummy, left foot, lower tummy, shoulder, elbow, hand. You left foot to shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Left step. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Right foot to lower. Exhale, lower tongue, left foot, lower tongue, shoulder, elbow, hand. You meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Left out. Exhale to elbows, hands. You left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows and hands. In meditate, left foot to push. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to push. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, right foot to shoulders. Face and elbow. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Step back to repulse monkey. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Right step. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to push. Left step back. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. And right foot touch it, turn. Right step. With in right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Turn off the palm up. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Right step forward. In meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. With the hands like cloth. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. One. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. 2. You meditate, left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hand, in right foot to shoulders. Exhale to up hand. 3. You meditate, left foot to shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Open arms, in left foot to shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to up hand, right hand through left elbow, in right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands, in right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand, lower tummy, right foot, in right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands, in left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands, in left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand, lower tummy, left foot, in left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands, in meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand, lower tummy, left foot, in left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand, in meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Second time, brush the knee, in left foot to both shoulders. Right step forward. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, right foot to both shoulders. Left step forward. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. From right shoulders out and back. Exhale to elbow, hand, and we're standing left foot. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Good. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Lower tummy, right foot, in right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. We're standing right foot. Left step out, in left foot to shoulder. Exhale to elbow, hand. Beating toggle, right hand down, left hand down. Good. Second beating toggle, in left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hand, in two foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Lower tummy, right foot. In meditate, right foot to shoulder. Put foot down. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Lower tummy, left. In left foot to both shoulders. Big spin. Ready? Go. Exhale to elbow, hand. We stand left foot. Cross arms. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Lower tummy, right foot. In right foot to shoulders. Left step. Exhale to elbow, hand. Right hand. Punch it. In meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate left foot to push. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate 2 feet to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale into elbows, hands. You meditate left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Good. You meditate right foot to exhale to elbows, hands. You right foot to shoulders. Triangle silhouette. Exhale to elbow, hand. You left foot to shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. And right step out. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands. And left step out. You meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands. Right step out. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step out. You meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. Right step out. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. Good. 2 to 4 triangles. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow. Stand left foot. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Stand right foot. Left step out. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. From right shoulder side, turn back. Exhale to elbow, hands. Right step out. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step out. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale onto elbows, hands. And we stand left foot. Right step out. You meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Good. You right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step. You meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. Right step. You meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. You left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Single rib, you meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. You meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. One. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Two. One more time. In, left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Standing right foot. In, left foot to both shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. And push it down. In, right foot to shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. Standing up. In, meditate. Lower tummy to right both shoulders. Exhale down to right foot, shoulder up, hand. In, meditate. Lower tummy, left both shoulders. Step back, repulse monkey. Exhale to left foot, shoulder up, hand. One. In, right foot to shoulders. Right step. Exhale to up, hand. Two. In, left foot to both shoulders. Left step back. Exhale to up, hand. Three. In, right foot to shoulders. Exhale to up, hand. And right foot. Turn. Right step foot. In, meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. In, meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Right hand back up. In, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Good. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, left foot to both shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Turn left palm up. In, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, left foot to left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. And will be hand lock out. In, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. In, right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. One. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hand. In, right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Two. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. In, right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Three. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. Good. In, meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to up hands. Extend foot. In right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to up hands. Over tummy right foot. In right foot to both shoulders. Left step. Exhale to up hand. And lower punch. Good. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to up hand. Right step. In meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to up hand. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbow, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Right foot forward, touch it. In right foot to shoulders. Right step back. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulder. Ready. Turn. Exhale to elbow, hands. We're standing foot. In right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In right foot to shoulder. Kick right foot. Exhale to elbow, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In 2 feet to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Leave left hand left side. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. 2 feet to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In 2 feet to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. And pay attention. Hands palm upwards. Breathing. Hands down. Breath out. Open arms. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Left foot to right foot. We'll continue. We do 24. Right side direction. Pay attention. Breath in. Breath out. Open right foot. Breath in. Meditate. Lower tummy shoulders. Right side direction 24. Exhale to up hand. Stand up. Right step out. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step forward. In meditate. Left foot to shoulder. Good. Exhale from shoulders, elbows, hands. Right step. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Stand on left foot. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to up hand. Left hand down. Left hand back up. Here, right for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. 2 more times. Here, right for 2 shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. 1 more time. Here, left for 2 shoulders. Right step. Exhale to elbows, hands. Play fader, in meditate. Left foot to low. Exhale over tummy, right foot, over tummy, shoulder, up. And step back, repulse monkey. In right foot to shoulders. Right step back. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Left step back. Exhale to elbow, hands. 2. In right foot to shoulders. Right step back. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Left step back. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Right step out. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Good. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step out. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. 1. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. 2. In meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Stand left foot. In right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Stand right foot. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Left foot tummy up. In left foot to both shoulder, turn. Put the foot down. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Palm right shoulder side, turn back. Exhale to elbow, hands. Good. Stand on left foot. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Lower tummy, right foot. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Slowly stand. In meditate, lower tummy, left hip or shoulders. Exhale, turn to left foot, shoulder up, hands. In meditate, left foot or shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Slowly stand up. In lower tummy to right hip or shoulders. Exhale, turn to right foot, shoulders, elbow, hands. Left step out. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Flat step out. In flat foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Flat step out. Exhale to elbow, hand. In meditate. Flat foot to shoulder. Standing right foot. Exhale to elbow, hand. Left hand down. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Right step forward. Exhale to elbows, hands. Right hand and the left arm. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Knees bend down. In meditate. 2 feet to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. And pay attention. Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. And breath out. Over arms, breath in. And breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Right foot to left. Shift step a little bit here. Okay? Breath in. And breath out. Upper arms, breath in. Breath out. Yeah, shift step a little bit here.
I had to get the Sherpa because I got to take her to the doctor today, and I got to capture her. Jing, do you know a good chiropractor?
No.
My hips hurt. Oh well.
Your back hurts? I have chiropractor in class.
Okay, great. I think part of it's from the chemo I'm on, but it hurts.
I see. Now you need to loosen up, right?
You got it, baby.
Okay. Okay, let's do one loosen up. Sideways. Sideways. Turning. Lower tongue, small back. Arms, shoulders. Lower tongue, small back. Good. With your arms on the back. And sideways. Sideways. Let's work on lower back. Up there. Side hip. Center. Up there. Side. Center. Up there. Side your arms. Turning. Back straight. Head straight up taller. Extend up taller. Good. And point hands upwards. Breath in.